Alright, welcome to SC Custom Designs. What in the world are we looking at? Alright, so essentially I wanted to make a piece of trim to cover up the pocket holes. I just wasn't going to be happy with those pocket holes being seen. Well, why would you see a pocket hole underneath the table? That's a good question. Follow the series on how we made this table every step of the way. Oh, by default I come over here because that's where the sign was. Oh, since February of 2019. We are now in December 12 or 13, I don't know what. Lost track at the time, but the customer was promised this table by Christmas. So essentially, my idea was to take a piece of the oak stock and just make this piece here. How did we make this piece? So we basically took him out of a strip of 1x that we picked up, and I essentially cut it on the bandsaw to the desired thickness, and then I took it to the planer and I planed it down to this custom size here. Everything is in the series, and then we had to go ahead and cut angles into either side for the taper. How did we do that? I'm hoping I can find that real quick. Oh, here it is. It's over here. Where else would it be but on the refrigerator or freezer? Sorry about all the shaking, guys. I'm a one-man show here at SC Custom Designs. I'm struggling here to unplug the table. You always want to have those things unplugged for sure. So basically this here unit here, I didn't turn it on and use it as electronics. I didn't really need to. All I really needed to do quickly was to replicate this angle. So you just stick this guy here. You'll lock this down here. If you really want to know what that angle is, you can zero this out and then bring it to that angle, and that's how that works. So that's how we did that quickly on all four sides. Then what I had to do was cut that angle. And let me show you a little bit of a trick on the table saw. For you old folks who've been doing this stuff forever, this is like, boring. But if you haven't done this before, you might appreciate that I'm taking the time to show you. So I'm going to come over to a ready arm saw, and that's where I basically did this operation. All right. Now, a piece that's this small, and you're going to fit it against the back fence here, you got to cut into the fence. Normally, that's not a bad idea, but if you want a solid back and not weaken it, what you're going to do, okay, you don't want to put all kinds of holes through it. I got this here from the straight cuts, from the 90 degree. Anytime you want to do other ones, I did nick a little bit here, but it's not bad. Just put other stock behind the stock that you're going to cut, like this. So what I did is I had this piece here, then I added another piece here, and then I came over and I could safely start from right here and then make my cut. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Because the whole idea is to extend this out so that you can come either forward. Let me raise that up. So you can either come forward or come across the cut like this and go in that way. Better to come across this way. All right, so that's how I did that. And then I had to cut, just a strip off, and that's where you saw the video, where we had to cut just a strip off. Now this is oak, solid oak, so naturally I'm saving all these types of pieces for any future projects that I might come across. And as you know, oak is strong. So I have a lot of oak sitting around the shop at this time. That's just one of the pieces that I have sitting around the shop in various sizes and shapes. All right, so essentially all I got to do is now glue this guy up, and we won't be videoing that really. Just imagine I put glue on it and I put a ton of clamps on. Done. But look at what putting that little round over on this piece of wood really made a difference. Okay, isn't that amazing? Hopefully you can appreciate that. If we turn it around, let's just turn it upside down, and or like this. Not going to really be able to get it in there. Let's just kind of fool ourselves a little bit, push it in, and look how straight that is. Versus turning it over this way and seeing how smooth that is. So that's really nice, isn't it? All right, so again, they'll be looking through the glass this way, looking down, and I don't want them to see those pockets. So now I have to cut a real quick piece for here. All right, and I think then I'll be done. Officially done. And then I have to sand. I have the t-shirt that says, you know, basically, what do? We sand a lot, and we have a bear at the end. Don't have the bear first. So, all right, thanks for watching AC Custom Designs, coming to the shop of AC Custom Designs. Again, the series is there every bit of the step of the way. If anybody out there knows, again, it's December 12 or 13 or something like this, knows of a table contest I can enter this into. Boy, would I love to do that before I deliver it to the customer, and it's basically going to be in their office. But boy, I'd love to enter it into a contest. Had a lot of fun making this. Oh, I wanted to come over here and share one of the tips for not getting glue all over your work. Essentially, use this tape, this painter's tape, and you're going to save yourself a lot of grief when it comes to not having to get all that tape, glue off of the boards, especially when you're gluing something like this. Glue was coming out. I cleaned it up, but it went on top of the tape. Look at that, my friends. So if you've not known that trick before, now you do. All right, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel if you like it. We're almost up to 800. We're thrilled to be up to 800. I only really have 3 more to go, and then we're at 800. Before you know it, we'll be at 1,000, and we'll be able to do a little bit more with you too. So really enjoying the journey. Once again, if anybody knows about a table competition, love to enter this guy in. Thank you. Take care. Shalom uvracha. Totzins. Zai Jin. Hasta lami. Bye-bye.